morning, all. Well, this morning, Kellen and I went off and left Jeff in the valley. Actually, I think he's going up to the cabin. Either way, I'm going over the edge. Kellen's going over the edge with me. I'm taking the VacPac down, and we're going to see if I can find that area I was working and the original spot, and I want to clean some of the gravel in between those two, see if the gold holds. Why I'm doing that, he's going to be looking for nuggets, but he doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be packing the gravel back up to the Jeep. Okay, well, we're getting down there before it gets hot because there's no shade down there, and I'm not taking the camera, and I'm not going to bore you with me running the VacPac since you've already seen it. All right, we'll see you back up here in a few. We're back up at the Jeep. Things didn't go according to plan. I got one bucket full of material, and when I was emptying the bucket, I managed to bump the motor. Down the hill the motor went. The motor pretty much survived, but it's pretty beat up. But it's got a hole knocked in it to where I can't use it without fixing that hole because it'll suck air in from there. Long story short, we ended earlier than we wanted to. But in the process, while I was messing around, Kellen found two pieces with his metal detector, and I found a nice piece when I was down there vacuuming the crevices. So let me show you the gold, and then we're going to pack up and we're going to plan B. Okay, this is a nice little chunky piece here, and this piece of conglomerate, I don't know if you can see, but there's a gold showing right there on the bottom. And these are two pieces that Kellen got. And here's the piece I got. For where we're at, this is a fairly nice piece. Okay, we're packing up. We'll see you at the next spot. Well, I found me a shady spot where I can film. Okay, we're at Plan B. Kellen, Jeff, and I came out here, I don't know, a couple, 3 weeks ago, and we didn't really look around. We didn't get to detect much. We just looked around, and the gravel looked good to me. So today, Kellen and I decided we're going to come back and do a little detecting here and see if this place is worth a darn. And I wasn't going to turn the camera on until I found a piece of gold. Well, I just found a piece of gold. And Kellen found one back, I don't know, 300-400 feet behind me here. And so he's staying working that area, and I decided to just keep going because I've never been here, so I want to look at the area, get a better idea. So the plan is now, right where I'm sitting, I'm calling this home base for right now. I'm going to do some detecting, and if I find a good target, I'll grab the camera and we'll see what it is. There's not a whole lot of junk here. I found one piece of flat metal, one nail, and one piece of gold. Okay, let me show you the gold. And here's that piece I just found. It's not real heavy, it's just like a big flake. Then I'm gonna go see if I can find some more. Well, it's been, I don't know, 20 minutes, and I've just been working this shallow bedrock where the dirt's been on it, and I found one nail. It was just laying on top of the ground, so that one was easy. But I got a target here that sounds good, so I'm gonna throw the mic in the headphones, see what you think. Now, to me, that target sounds good because how sharp it is. Comes on quick, goes off quick. It's a wee bit wider than I like. And so I'm guessing it's either a flat chunk of metal or it's a piece of gold. Haven't found any lead yet today, so I'm going with gold. I missed that one. It's a really small, actually I don't think it's a square nail. I think it's a nail for a horseshoe. Let me show you a little closer. Now you can see here, it's either a nail, square nail is split in two, or it's a horseshoe nail. Well, back to detecting. Time to get you caught up. I've been wandering around for, I'm going to say, a good 2 hours. Kellen's been working the same spot, and he's picked up, I think he's got 9 pieces now, all fairly small. I've worked all the way down one side, went down, came back, and I can definitely tell you where the square nails are, because I found a bunch of them. I did pick up 2 more pieces of gold. Okay, these 2 over here are the 2 pieces I picked up. This is the one I found earlier, and then this is the one I found when we first got here. Now I've packed everything back on top here. I'm right on the edge, and there's a spot right over here that looks really good to me. So I thought I'll bring the camera up here, put everything in the shade, and then I'm going to head out there. And if I get any good signals, I'll grab the camera. Okay, I'll be back. Well, I went over the whole area and I got 1 target, but it sounds good. So let's see what it is. I'll put the mic in the headphones so you can hear it. Well, look who showed up. Just in time to show you his gold. Okay, here's Kellen's take for the day. So far, we're not done yet. Okay, let's see if we can find this thing. I'll pull just a little bit of the top off. Still there. I am not, oh, gold. Nice piece of gold. Okay, well, it's a little on the dirty side, but I think I'm still going to keep it though. Okay, well, I got to move the camera and I'm going to check this whole area, make sure there's no more targets. Then I think we're going to sit down, take a break, have a drink, and figure out what we're going to do next. I'm kind of curious about going that way, but we'll see. All right, well, we decided pack everything up, and there's another pit not too terribly far away we want to go take a look at. So we're going to run over there, take a look at it. Anything good, I will definitely turn the camera on. If not, I'll see you back at the house. Back at the house, you guessed it, the next day. Well, that other pit we went to, it was a small pit, and we thought it was worth a try, but nothing. Okay, well, what do you say we pan that gravel out of the VacPac, see if we got any gold in it. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We're running everything through a 1/4-inch mesh. Even though we classified it up there, we're gonna go a little bit more here. Okay, same as before, I'm gonna hit this with the metal detector before I get rid of it. Okay, I'm gonna get the water set up. Let's get the pan in. When your material's this dry, you wanna make sure you get everything wet before you start panning, because that stuff will float right on out. Okay. Now we're gonna have to go fairly slow because we know we're dealing with fine gold. Now we're panning this down to just a concentrate. Okay, that's good. We'll dump this in another pan and keep going. That way we can clean the water when we're doing our finish panning. So wet. This is our third and last pan. We got that down pretty good. Let's dump it in the other pan. Okay, I'm gonna clean this water and then we'll finish panning this out. Okay. And now we can see what we got. This is a whole lot nicer. I can actually see what I'm doing. We got a little bit of gold showing up right there in the corner. Now I gotta make sure when we're pulling this fine gravel off, we gotta make sure that it's not conglomerate, because if it is, it could have gold in it. And I am going to check what we're panning off with the metal detector before I get rid of it. Okay, let's take a look. See if we got any gold. Oh yeah, we got gold. We got a pretty good spread of gold. There's a nice piece there. That's a chunky piece. Okay, well, I'm going to get this all cleaned up, dried out, and I'll meet you back in the house for the weigh-in. Got that gold all cleaned up, and it was pretty consistent with the last time we did this. A lot of pieces went through the 50 mesh. A lot of pieces, but not a lot of weight. Okay, well, everything's setting over on the scale, so what do you say we jump over there, see how we did? Okay, let's weigh the fine gold first. We ended up with 0.82 grams. And now the gold we found. And that's 1.93 grams, and then the total for the day, we ended up with 2.74 grams. So 2 3/4 grams, or 1.76 pennyweights, 1 3/4 pennyweights. A little over 0.8 on the gold we panned out. That seems to me to be pretty consistent with what we got last time. We got, I think it was 0.94 last time, but we had more gravel. So I'm thinking the gold in that area may be holding, may be consistent. Now the original plan was to go down there and come back with, 4 or so buckets of material, because I wanted to beat my 2 gram rut panning. Well, we all know how that worked out. Now, when I went down the hill to get that motor, that's a pretty steep and treacherous hill. So not a lot of people go down there. Well, when I was down there and hiking back out, I was taking my time because it's steep. I'm old. But I noticed 3 spots down there that looked really good to me. So now I'm having this fool idea of going back down, taking my metal detector, and just detecting my way out. Problem with that is, we're in the middle of summer now. It's hot. There's no shade down there. So I may just wimp out, go to the river instead. Sounds like the smart thing to do to me. But you never know. All I know for sure is I'm going up in the hills. I'm going to look for gold. Doesn't really matter to me where, as long as I'm in the hills. Okay, well, that's pretty much all I got on this one. So I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video.